Sentinel Island. The Sentinel Island is a small island located in the Andaman Islands of India in the Bay of Bengal. The island is home to the Sentinelese people, who are one of the world's last remaining uncontacted indigenous tribes. They have lived on the island for tens of thousands of years, and have had little to no contact with the outside world. The story of Sentinel Island is a fascinating and complex one, stretching back tens of thousands of years to the island's earliest human inhabitants. The Sentinelese people are believed to be descendants of the first humans to arrive in the Andaman Islands, around 26,000 years ago. For most of their history, the Sentinelese people lived in isolation, developing their own language, customs, and way of life. They are known for their skill at hunting and fishing, and their use of bows and arrows. Over the years, there have been several attempts to make contact with the Sentinelese, but all of them have been met with hostility. In 2006, two fishermen who had illegally entered the waters around the island were killed by the Sentinelese. In 2018, an American missionary named John Allen Chow attempted to reach the island to convert the Sentinelese to Christianity, but he was killed by the tribe. The Indian government has largely left the Sentinelese alone, recognizing their right to self-determination and their desire to remain isolated from the outside world. The government occasionally conducts aerial surveys of the island to monitor the tribe's welfare, but otherwise, the Sentinelese are left to live their lives without interference. John Allen Chow was an American Christian missionary who attempted to visit North Sentinel Island in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands of India in November 2018. He wanted to convert the indigenous Sentinelese tribe to Christianity, despite knowing that they had a history of rejecting contact with outsiders and being hostile towards them. Chow had made several attempts to reach the island, and on November 17, 2018, he paid fishermen to take him close to the island. He then used a kayak to reach the shore, where he attempted to make contact with the tribe. However, he was attacked and killed by members of the tribe. His body was later recovered by the fishermen who had taken him to the island. The Indian government has strict laws prohibiting outsiders from visiting North Sentinel Island and making contact with the Sentinelese tribe. These laws are in place to protect the tribe, who are believed to be one of the last uncontacted people in the world. The Indian government has strict laws in place that prohibit outsiders from visiting North Sentinel Island and making contact with the Sentinelese tribe. These laws are in place to protect the tribe, who are believed to be one of the last uncontacted people in the world, and to prevent them from being exposed to diseases and other external influences that could be harmful to their health and way of life. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands Protection of Aboriginal Tribes Act was passed in 1956, which declared that the indigenous tribes of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, including the Sentinelese, are to be protected from outside contact. Violating this act can lead to imprisonment and fines. The Indian government takes the protection of the Sentinelese tribe very seriously and has made it clear that any attempts to make contact with them are illegal and can lead to serious consequences. It is important to respect their right to remain isolated and to protect them from potential harm.